So with that, let's head back into the city ruins.
We'll put that to good use.
There's also communal gifts. The way communal gifts are, they are expensive as hell. I believe they usually cost like 20
You got
Ichor to
everything?
use and require. Oh, wow. Okay, so. I'm going to try turning on my draw distance. As you can see, the world fading in. It's because I set my draw distance to near because I wanted to. I'm still.
What a beautiful
I'm
sunset.
testing the upper limit of what I'm able to do with this without the stream freaking the fuck out.
Cruises. Everyone was.
As you can see, this is our first example of a. Oh, actually, we found one
More
in the
this time.
depths. There are vestiges all over the world. If you're looking for them, just listen, because you'll always hear the whispers.
Too many places to
They
find.
also glow red as
A
opposed to
bad
the
feeling.
white glow we get for normal items. It's an awake. I don't care. I want their sword.
We'll be right back here.
I should talk about the animation right now because there's a lot of clipping in this game, especially with like, you notice it, especially with my coat.
All of
The
this would have gone
arms
someday too.
tend to clip through each other. It's it does bother me a bit, but to be honest, they've been having clipping for a while. It bothers me a little bit less just because of the sheer number of like variations on the specifically on the player character you could have. It's kind of crazy. So it bothers me a little bit less, but it does. It's not the best in the world, but the models still look very pretty.
That looks like the parking garage. There are lots of enemies across there. Take care. You have to use every tool you have, right?
Correct. There we go. There's the Hunter Vestige Part C. So there's you.
These vehicles are in the way.
I finally got the Sunset Sword. The only thing that the Sunset Sword's got different, one, it's lighter, which I do like, and
Checking your
two,
equipment.
it has better. It's a. You notice we're losing a strength scale, but we're gaining a dexterity scale. So this is definitely better for a dex build than the broadsword, but it also swings faster, so I like it.
hard to see where we're going. Thanks. There.
Oh shit. And we're done. I just noticed the server's style for it. Oh, that's cool. I don't use hounds that often. The hound is probably one of my least favorite blood veils. Actually, I gotta be honest, ogre, because ogre is just boring. Uh-oh, eyes glow.
Hey, what is it? You okay? Yo, Louis. You smell that?
Yeah. Human blood. An escapee?
Now, where did she run off to?
Huh?
Hey, chumps! What the hell are you doing here?
None of your business.
Oh, really? Then tell me this. Why would scum like you have the sweet stink of a human on ya? The girl belongs to us. Put your paws on our property and your ash. That clear? Fresh blood is some powerful stuff. You hanging in there?
Remember, at the end of the day, we are
What's the
vampires.
plan now? We know it's just a matter of time until they find that missing human.
You know the plan.
Hell yeah. Let's hope she hasn't been devoured by horrors yet.
You're low on healing. Do you want to keep going?
You could call the, they tend to call the bigger lost also horrors. But they were not, from what I can tell, based on certain characters, they are not the horrors the Revenants were made to fight.
I'm on my way. The heart of the city. Now totally abandoned.
So I'm going to switch over to caster. Increase my balance. I lose iron will, but I do gain a good number of other skills.
Don't mess around.
Thank you. My worst fear. Dogs. These hound enemies are the worst to fight.
Don't insult me.
If you don't take these enemies out fast, this can actually be hard
I'm
if
alive.
you don't do the right
Hey,
prep
you've
work.
got sharp eyes.
I'm trying to think here. Is this another? No, that's a fake. I mean, that's a dead one. Ow. You can tell that one's also faking it because you can see him breathing. These guys suck to fight. They're fast, they hit hard. But they're a little squishy.
That's one parade I don't want to join.
This is talking about the Trial of Blood. We've already seen a few of these.
It's a marvelous find.
There's the Hunter Court. Whoa. Oh, fuck, lag spikes. I just noticed the notifications going off. Can't really do anything about it right now, though.
All about retreating and trying again later.
Because I can't pause the game. Yeah, I kind of figure if it's going to have a problem anywhere, it'd be here at draw distance, because this area has a lot going on.
Take your pick. I'll follow.
It also doesn't help that the Trial of Blood spawns a
We'll take
lot
what
of
we find.
enemies.
We'll put that to good use.
Well, when they say near draw distance, holy shit. That's the hounds.
It's an intersection. Which way should we go? Try to hide next time.
Okay, then my stamina recharge. Now the path we...
That is enormous.
Yeah. So this pit here is actually important. But there's nothing we can do about it right
Want
now.
to climb down? Watch your step.
Uh,
If you slip, there's no coming back.
So this is technically...
I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up.
This is kind of where you need to go, but we'll be coming back here later. For now, I'm just getting the missile. There's a reason for that. We'll go into it later. Though, I guess I should actually mention this now. Missile, when you activate missile, that's what's required to make the revenants
I'll be
spawn
right there.
for side quests. There you go, another one down.
But is it really okay?
Huh?
There's another piece of hunter. It's open. Nope, I was hoping that have enough reach. Take it out before it can even start moving. trying to think if there's anything else of note here. Nope. I think how I'm gonna end. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be ending stream soon. I think I'm gonna finish this area.
Things just got worse.
Yep. Fire. And fire. I love this game because you can easily build red mages, and I love it.
Is that over there what it looks like?
This game really, like, if I'm gonna be honest,
You
like,
have
the
to use
one
every
thing
tool
that's
you
really
have,
nice
right?
about Code Vein
Marvelous.
is the emphasis on creativity with using your skills. Like, you can just, like I said,
Doom
just
thralldom.
try to overpower. It works. It's just, if I'm gonna be honest, you suffer late game for it. That I like being versatile, like I can handle any situation, so I'll usually have a couple codes set up to do different things.
That's a marvelous find.
There's the next piece of Prometheus. I'm gonna go over the vestiges, like these fragment vestiges that we're finding when we go back to home base next. Well, which won't be till after the boss. Let's get a review quickly. And devour.
Is this the parking garage from before?
It is the same parking garage. You can actually hear the the big, I believe they're called the Noble. You can hear them stomping around up above us. But I want to go up here. I want it because there's some very important stuff up here. First things first,
Marvelous find.
the next piece of Hunter. Some missiles, so we got another piece of our map filled out. And a hidden box.
Nice.
The GXH Assault. This is the last type of... Oh, wow, I can't use it right now. But yeah, this is the last type of Blood Veil, and is honestly my favorite. Let me see. Okay, I'm good if I do this. If I use Prometheus. So, IV ones, if I remember correctly, tend to be on the lighter side, though again it all depends on which one you're using. But they sprout swords. I love them. Their backstab is also really cool.
We can finally relax.
I'm going to return to home base strictly just to upgrade. I'm not doing anything with Vestiges yet because that is going to take time. Because, yeah, Vestiges have to do with the memory echoes we used before. And I would like to devote the correct amount of time to them because they are they're a very important part of the characters of this game.
Greetings to everyone's heart. Buying something?
So yeah, I'm buying that GXH valve because I like how that one looks.
Which blood veil do you want to upgrade?
I want to put this one at least. Yeah, there we go. 4 is the current max we can go. So let's see. There we go. Keep. Very good. Okay, so we're gonna go in here and swap to that. I believe Coco.
So, Louis seems to think awfully highly of you. If you want, you can use my blood code too.
Thank you.
Don't get the wrong idea. You're one of my best customers, and I want you to keep coming back. I consider this an investment.
I don't know why that just came up. Just turn back to the parking garage. We've got some reinforced equipment, so we'll actually be able to kill a little bit better. Yeah, the white vest, I believe that's a hound blood veil, actually. Yeah, there are, though, I'll be honest, saying different blood veils are good for different things, like, saying ogre's better for defense or something. Doesn't really work because it's actually on a case-to-case basis. For example, the GXH here is actually quite heavy and provides actually some fairly decent defense.
I hope something turns up.
It's not my. I'll be honest. I really, really like a late game. Yeah, I already have it. There's a late game blood veil that I really like. But yeah, Code Vein here puts a lot more emphasis on your gifts and your code. No, it puts a lot more emphasis on your codes, your gifts, and your weapons than say your numbers.
Is it something nice?
A Zweihander, a really, 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 really heavy weapon, but a very good one. This is a test area. Okay, there we go. Going to use the sword just because the halberd has way too much swinging, like way too much motion in it for me to use on a thin surface like this.
That wasn't bad at all.
Oh, I always get nervous getting this vestige.
Is that really?
Please move, Mia.
You can't go ahead on your own.
I will say though, this world is fucking gorgeous. No, that was a almost mistake.
Look at all those fallen buildings. We can win this together. Watch your footing here.
No. Oh shit! That took a couple years off my life. Okay, there you are. I was just I know you are here. And stab.
What do you think we'll find?
This is the Night Claw. So the Night set of gear. There's so certain blood veils, and this is something that I actually really do like. If you look at certain blood veils, you could tell that they're part of like certain companies. So for example, there's another thorn coat that looks like this. They kind of have the whole vampire aesthetic to the extreme with these ones. It's kind of like, for example, if you put on the Queen Slayer Claw and the Queen Slayer Thorn, you can kind of tell that they're from the same group.
Checking your equipment?
GXH has a more militaristic look to it. There's some stuff from the local government that kind of has a silver... Oh, it's kind of like a reinforced armor look. I think it's a really neat touch. It makes the world feel a little bit more alive.
Good use.
Which I know is ironic, being, look at this world.
This was a perk, wasn't it?
You're going to want to refill your regenerations. Because, I'm going to be honest, there are certain fights in games that are used to test your skill. An example in Dark Souls is Ornstein Smaug. That's very much a wall.
There.
Grant, the wall's a little too extreme if you ask me, but yeah, that's kind of what the point of it is. It's kind of like also the final bosses of each disc for Final Fantasy 8 and 7. They're meant to test if you're ready for the next disc. Because honestly, if you're having trouble with the bosses, you might want to either study up on your mechanics, or you're going to want to boost your numbers. This game has one right here, if I'm going to be honest.
I'd rather not get into a fight with that. Did you see that?
Yeah, but it guards a vestige, so we're fighting it. That's the next piece of Prometheus. But before we do anything else, I'm actually going to head back to the missile. Because here's the thing, I could go into the next area in the condition I'm in right now. Well, I could go into the boss fight
This ladder will hold?
after using my, Oh, why am I drawing a blank here? After using my regenerations, but I'd rather go in with full regen. I'm using these to build up as much of the Ichor as I can. Okay, there we go, 25. Hopefully that's enough.
What is that white thing? Some kind of cocoon? Let go of me!
We lost the race. Well, strength succeeds where speed fails. Wait, there's places.
A nest.
Hurry it up, damn wretch! Without your blood, we'll all suffer. Or didn't you think about that when you ran off?
Take him somewhere safe.
You owe me for this.
Fucking hate this boss.
Stay on guard.
The Butterfly of Delirium. Do not stand too close to this thing, because if you can't tell, it deals the poison status effect. And as I've stated, poison is a nasty effect. It moves fast, it covers the map really, really quickly. Oh shit, shit. Mia! You were too fucking late. The AI can save you when you die. As you saw, like, she sent out that red orb that will restore. It takes half of her HP and adds it to your own. But she was a second too late to use it.
You have to use every tool you have, right?
Yeah, this is usually the boss where I start having my first deaths.
We've got this one.
Ow. Cloud got me. Keep my distance. Okay, let's regenerate because I have a feeling. Shit. Come on. Oh, shit. Do not take that risk, but honestly, this thing sucks. It's mostly that poison sass effect.
You awake? You? I remember you. Where's the girl? Answer me! Where did you take her?
We're taking custody of the girl.
That human belongs to us. We will take her back.
Packing heat.
Humans aren't property. They have the same right to live that any of us do.
Don't give me that noble act. They have no rights. And why shouldn't we feed on them? We're the ones keeping them safe after all. Why were we kicked out of our graves? Who did we die for, again and again, at the Queen's hand? We writhe with this terrible thirst. We live in fear of joining the ranks of the lost, and for whose sake? It's all in the service of humans. If blood is the only price they have to pay, then they have a pretty good deal.
That doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want with them.
And what about the rights of revenants? Huh? It's not like we're choosing to live this way because it's such a barrel of laughs.
That should be enough to get you through a month or so.
Whoa, hold on a minute.
Just make sure that you and I never cross paths again. This is your one and only warning.
No way. The Crimson Sword? I guess we'll be rationing for a while. Oh well. What is lost can be found again, huh?
I swear I'll end it. The Revenant's suffering must end.
That's the thing. This is a world of desperation. It's mostly just all these people, revenants and humans, just being pushed to just do whatever it takes to survive. Because you have things like this, where these trees are just, well, these blood trees are just drying up.
Okay, we can trace the flow of the blood beads from here. Just a sec. Give me a moment to finish this, then we can head out. Our destination is this way. This should get us there.
We set? All right then. I know you're there.
She's got a knife!
What are you?
Stay back! I'm the one who decides how I live. I won't listen to you anymore.
That's fine. Just put down the knife.
I'm sick and tired of it! Day after day having my blood sucked by every passing revenant. I'm not an animal!
You're right.
That just shows the bite marks on her neck.
We can help you. I know someone who can take you to one of the government shelters for humans. If you ask, they'll take you in, and you'll be able to live in safety.
What?
You won't have to spend your days living in fear of revenants anymore. Although you will be asked to donate blood.
It's a trick. Do you really think I'm going to fall for that?
Everything you need to know is on that paper. You're the one who decides how you live.
But why?
I think the time for sacrifices is over. That's all. All right, we should hurry.
I think that speaks volumes of his character.
I thought all revenants were the same. I guess there are guys like you out there too, huh? Sorry about earlier. I'll try to be more positive about the shelter. Thanks for helping me out.
But before we descend down the ladder, I'm going to head back to home base. Well, actually, no, I handled this wrong. I forgot. I forgot. There's a thing coming up. Gonna head into the next area before coming. I wanted to head into the next area before coming to home base because there's an item in the next area's entrance that we want before we start messing around with vestiges. Let's head back to the butterfly nest.
We need to maintain awareness.
That is a good question. I actually really like how the cape actually, well, the different blood veils will react to going up and down elevators. It's a little detail, but it's a nice one. There's gonna be some lag spurts as it's loading up the next area.
I'm on my way. Whirlwind ships. Did this used to be the ocean?
This place has changed completely too.
Yeah. Seems like everything's changed since the Great Collapse. The only thing that stayed the same is our appearance. Come on. We won't find the source by reminiscing.
It's my fault.
Uh-oh.
You say something, Louis?
No. Why didn't I? Is this really my...
Hey there, Louie. Are your classes done for the day?
Is Cruz awake?
She sure is. In fact, she seems to be in a pretty good mood today, too. Go on ahead and see her. Here's your visitation pass.
Thanks.
And then, what did the professor say?
He said, well, there's no cure like the obscure.
Another groaner.
I hope the experiment ends soon. So, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. Could be worse. Your sister has been taking good care of me, so don't worry. I'm the only one who can do it, and I have you and the others watching over me, so I'll be okay. Anyway, enough about that. I want to hear more of your stories from school.
break right now?
Yeah. The professors are devoting all their time to research lately. How's Cruz?
Well, we're having a hard time suppressing what's causing the rejection. Ordinarily, we wouldn't let you see her.
I see. Thanks. I appreciate it. Does it hurt?
Yeah. Why?
Huh?
Why does it have to be me?
Cruz, are you okay?
I won't stop fighting. I won't give up. So stay with me. Please. Please, Louis. I'm sorry.
Cruz, I can't.
Louis. Stop me. Please. Please. Kill me.
I can't. What have I done?
Someone help!
Louis. Save yourself.
Karen!
Why didn't you? I'm still not completely sure what happened back then. All I know is that when I finally came to, I was a revenant. I heard a lot of folks died then, but that was real. A genuine memory from my past. From when the Queen... from when Cruz frenzied. Guess I can't really hide anything from you, huh?
That's the thing I love about the memory echoes. Revenants are all people who lose their memories as they die. And I mean, being told the trauma of a character is one thing, but actually seeing it
Nobody would want to
makes
relive
it
that.
even better. I'm gonna be honest.
I couldn't stop Cruz from going into a frenzy. So many people lost their lives, including my sister. I wanted to forget my frailty. But if we can find the source and ensure a stable supply of blood beads, then revenants will be freed from their thirst. Once that happens, there will no longer be any need for Silva's levy system, and humans and revenants will finally be able to live together in peace. I'm going to take responsibility for my past. I think it's the least I can do. Then stop talking about it. Let's get it done. Are we ending this nightmare or what? You can't charge forward if you're always looking back. Yeah, I know.
And that's the thing. Normally in games where you have a player character, like normally them being void and emotionless is a problem. But in Code Vein, it's a good thing because of the fact we take all of that into our character. And that's how we use the codes. I kind of haven't mentioned it, but if you've noticed when I've been on Prometheus, certain gifts were glitched and were not able to be acquired. Those are acquired by getting more of the vestiges and understanding the people and acquiring their power. We are a void in more ways than one, and it's something that I absolutely love about this game.